Yo, no, we're going. It's your boy, man. You'll be wrecking me. Listen, Dragonflight is nearing. Shadowlands is nearing. Okay, Shadowlands is nearing an end. Dragonflight is nearing the beginning. But you know what will never die? The absolute gorgeousness of this freaking place. The Grand, man. Still easily one of the best looking spots in all of Warcraft. Man, look at him staring out into the sunlight. Come on, bro. But listen, there was a few things I wanted to talk about, you know what I'm saying? That being Shadowlands. I was trying to get some more Shadowlands PvP out, I ain't gonna lie. I was trying, but them queue times been slow, boy. I forgot to the renown lock on upgrading your gear. Now, it hasn't held me back too much. Actually, it has. But, you know what I'm saying, even though I hop on Shadowlands once in a freaking blue moon, I still be smacking people around here and there. You know what I'm saying? That's good, though, because that shows that Renown hasn't had the... I don't know how to put this without it sounding wrong, because it's going to sound wrong in many ways. It hasn't put the heftiest hold on PvP. Which still sounds wrong because it has. It has. But it not to the point where it's impossible to kill somebody whose renown is way higher than yours. You know what I'm saying? Or has way more renown upgrades. Because I still be getting on here randomly, hopping to PvP battles on characters who haven't been geared up since the release of Shadowlands Season 1 PvP gear, and still be just smacking people around. It just sucks it had to be this way again, but at the same time, it wasn't even slightly surprising. Like it happened in the first 2 expansions beforehand. So the fact that it happened in Shadowlands, giving us another hard grind that nobody asked for, you know, Legion with the weapons, BFA with the neck piece, and now this with the renown. You know, more stuff nobody asked for, but you know what I'm saying? I tried to get some more PvP out, but it didn't happen. Even though I know it wouldn't have done that well, but y'all know me, I just be posting stuff just because I enjoy PvP. I never started posting to this to try to turn it into something outside of just the fact that I'm a dude who loves doing PvP, and I'm like, may as well upload them as some videos. I sit here doing PvP for hours, may as well record the stuff and upload it. You know, if it does well, it does well. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Don't care, really. It's just Shadowlands. You know what I'm saying? I would post a Shadowlands video. It would get 12 views, but it don't matter. Because I had fun that battle. Until that day, I finally looked. You know what I'm saying? I'm upgrading pieces of gear on Jade. I'm like, ooh, let me upgrade my chest piece. It could use an upgrade. Get it to upgrade level 3. And it says, in order to get upgrade level 4, you need 43 renown. I was like, Blizzard, there's no way, Blizzard. But at the same time, there is a way, because it's Blizzard. Remember, Blizzard is the guys who are like, you don't know what you want, we know what you want. To a bunch of freaking grown men and women. Now, I don't always use this as an excuse, because I think it's dumb a lot of times, because a lot of people who say it don't even know what the frick they're talking about half the time. But I think I can speak for most people when we say this is, we some grown freaking adults. Don't tell me what I do and don't want, alright? That's disrespectful, number one. I ain't no freaking little kid. I know what I want. I want an actual good game like it used to be. That was like all the fools who's like, when Classic was dropping, all the fools was like, oh, you guys, Classic is gonna fail. You guys don't know what you want. Get your rose-tinted glasses off. I'm like, you freaking schmucks. You do realize that most people who did play vanilla back then know exactly what they want, and the people who didn't play vanilla but have seen it over and over and over for a million times know exactly what they're about to get into. So much so to the point that Classic was cleared fast as frick because people knew exactly what they wanted, and they got exactly what they wanted. So with the frickin' release of Dragonflight, we're getting some pretty nifty stuff, may I add myself, you know. We're getting some pretty cool items here, you know what I mean? or not items, but things that you know, I truly cannot wait for. You know? That being a couple of new class combos, 8 to be exact. So one of the many things back then that I had here was the Draenei. When the Draenei first dropped, or not first, but when the Draenei and Blood Elf they dropped, 3 days after that, I had to wait till school. You know, I couldn't play it till the weekends. Well, at that time, because I had gotten in trouble. But you know, the weekends was finally here. I'm slumped in a chair, feeling like I'm half dead. About 30 minutes before my entire insides come out through my frickin' mouth. Good old disgusting mold-infested Buffalo houses. Love it. Buffalo, New York, beautiful. You know what I'm saying? 44 gimbal, you hear it? But listen. The first thing I did when I attempted to make a Draenei was I looked right for a rogue. So believe it or not, if it was possible, Deja, my shaman, you know what I'm saying, this little lady right here, if the rogue was an option, believe it or not, she would have been a rogue. She would not have been a shaman. She actually would have turned out to be a rogue. But because we could not be the rogue, the shaman was the next best option. Because I'm like, you know what, I never had a shaman before. And then tragedy happened. So I didn't actually get to play Deja until the next day, because I was stuck over a toilet the entire day. Good old oldie Buffalo, New York houses. Houses were made in 1920 with little to no cleaning, proper updating, or anything. Buffalo, New York for you. You know what I'm saying? So now the fact that Draenei, Lightforge Draenei as well, get to be rogue is to me absolutely amazing. Another class pair I wish we had was back in Wrath of the Lich King. For some reason, I had the random idea of Jadam being a Night Elf Paladin. It was amazing, and I actually got to do it a few times. And I have a video idea I want to do, and that video idea I want to do is going to consist of a Paladin. So soon be seeing a Draenei Paladin on the channel. I think that'd be amazing. Now, y'all know me. I'm a man of customization. Okay, my customization goes beyond that of World of Warcraft, you know what I'm saying? From frickin' GTA to Cyberpunk, you know what I'm saying? I love customizing characters so much so to the fact that there are certain games I will not play unless there's customization in them. Or cars. You know what I'm saying? I like customizing characters so much that when I do make a character that I think came out extremely well, I take freaking tons of pictures of all my characters, tons. You know what I'm saying? You'll see them popping up on the screen as I'm speaking. And well, with the release of Dragonflight, okay, we get that option once more. I have a trial account that is filled with nothing but characters that I probably won't ever level up. But they're all there because I wanted to customize more characters with all these new features that came out. So I made a freaking whole bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? And with the release of Dragonflight, we get the Evoker and the Drakthir. I almost said like 8 different. I almost said Dracania because Black Desert. We get the Drakthir. Okay, and the Evoker class. I said it backwards earlier. I said Evoker and no, it's the why am I struggling? I keep almost saying Dracania because the two names they're oddly similar. The Drakthir. You know, we get the Evoker class, and I already signed up for the beta. You know, veteran players usually get it after all the YouTubers and streamers. So when that comes out, I will be making tons of videos. But you see them, you know what I'm saying? The females, they look perfectly fine. The males, I've never been the biggest fan of the Blood Elf. That's why I have all these freaking characters I have. I literally only have one Blood Elf male. I've only ever made 2 Blood Elf males total. I made one, that being Felwood, he the OG, you know what I'm saying, first Blood Elf I ever made. And then I made a second one back in like freaking Cataclysm on a dang on PTR with my brother and my sister, and it was just some goofy characters we made just because There was 3 paladin blood elves named. Mine was Cheddar Bob. My sister's was Cheddar Mac, and my brother's, I forgot what his was. It was Cheddar something. And we just goofed around, running around, slaughtering people as 3 paladins. Because how do you kill 3 retribution paladins? You don't. You don't. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? You see them. Like I said, the females look fine. The males, they aight. I've never been the biggest fan of blood elves. My issue with them is the dragon form. The dragon form is freaking ugly. I keep it 100 with y'all. That dragon form is something hideous. You know what I'm saying? Still in the Barrens too. Yeah, you notice this place pretty as frick. Get out here, baby. But yeah, their dragon form, not rocking with it. Like I said, they're human forms. Female looks great. The male, he aight. Not that there's any true issue with him. I personally just never been the biggest fan of the Blood Elf male. Which is what they're clearly based off of. So, it's the dragon form. Let me show you something real quick. Go ahead and log out of Go here. Okay, let me show you a little something. For me, it comes down to animals. Okay? When we look at animals here, you look at the warrior female, okay? Even though I think they look like giant chihuahuas, their anatomy is correct, okay? They got the wide neck, they have a wide jawline. Not as wide as the male, but it's pretty freaking wide. After all, she is half dog. That's a bite you don't want. Okay? You look at the male, same thing. Okay? Ultra wide neck, very wide face. Same thing with the pandas. I'm not, I would love to show you the female panda, but I cannot stand looking them in the face. But look at the male. Wide neck, wide face. The female have a wide face too. They got a wide neck as well. So for me, it plays off of the animal. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Look at that jaw. That's a bite from a cow you don't want. Not only would you get mad cow disease. Let me stop. Look at that wide neck, wide jaw. My only issue is they neck is tiny, man. They neck is freaking tiny, and they face is tiny. Remember the Argonians from Skyrim? I'm on a private server if y'all didn't realize. I was on regular Warcraft, but I got kind of bored, so I wanted to hop on the private server. Them boys had wide necks and wide jaw. It made them very realistic. Now, of course, this could be me. I know the lore is probably some lore behind it, but I'm more of a realism type of guy. The lore is cool and all that, but I'm more of a realism type of person. Argonians in Skyrim, okay, pop it up here. They had wide faces, very lizard-like. Now, if you look at any large lizard, crocodiles, Komodo dragons, alligators, any diesel lizard, you know what I'm saying, Gila monsters, or Gila monsters, whatever the heck they're called. They got wide necks, wide face, because that's muscle. These dudes got little itty bitty necks, man. Little itty bitty jaw. Who the frick they biting? Now, I know that's not their main thing, but it's like, ooh. Like, ooh, bro. Like, ooh, bro. That's probably just me, though. I probably won't play them that super often, though, because I don't even have very many Wargen. I have, like, one Wargen. I used to have a Wargen back in the day, but he didn't last. I don't know, they just kind of fell off for me. They're not bad, but they're not the OG Wargen. You know what I'm saying? They're not the back in the day Wargen. Their human forms, I like the human forms. Especially for the female. Their colors and everything, it looks like they're going to have a lot of great color customization. A lot of good customization overall. So this also comes into the second thing here. Not only character customization with the new Drakthir. They look pretty cool. Not the biggest fan of their dragon form, but their human forms are great. Also, one thing I didn't notice is, as you can see in this picture here, they have different underwear looking options. So you're probably going to have an option to change or make them have different undergarments if you wish. Which to me is sick as frick, mismatching and whatnot. That's tight. More options. Because as you can see, on actually both of them, some of them are wearing different tops with different underwear. Some of them are wearing different underwears with no tops, or tops with different underwears. So that's sick as frick to me. More customization. than you know, a lot of these other characters. So this comes into play though. The same thing is the ability that we're finally going to be able to transmog gray and white items. Like I said, customization is a huge thing for me in majority of the games I play. So this account, outside of some of these characters are really old. I'm not going to differentiate who is and isn't old because that's going to take too long. I just want to show you the character customization and the transmog. I literally built this account for the most part to do customization that I couldn't do on my main account because I didn't have space. Some of these characters will probably never see level 20, but the fact that I have the customization and the transmogs that I wanted is that's all I needed. You know what I'm saying? To do what I wanted to do. And that's literally all this account is. Even if I show you my main characters, because we're back on actual Warcraft. I'm not on the private server anymore. That's all this account is. Like I said, some of these characters are super old, Cataclysm old, but some of them are not. Some of them I literally made when Shadowlands, when they dropped the new customization, just for the new customization. I think some of them are pretty obvious, because some of them look basic, some of them do not. But it also comes down to customization too. I only had so many characters and there was only so many things I could transmog. The chocolate elf, you know what I'm saying? Gotta have the chocolate elves. You know what I mean? So even for my main characters, still the same thing. It's all about customization. You know what I'm saying? They always got to be swaggy. With the release of white and gray items, oh my goodness, that's gonna put transmog capabilities through the roof. Oh, not him. He's not transmog. Believe it or not, he's actually wearing this stuff. I have yet to level J-Rack past 60. 25 is equal to 60 before the stat squish. I don't know, I want to level him, but no expansion has been worth leveling him past 60. Like Felwood here, he's still level 30. But as you can see, even the characters who aren't fully leveled yet, transmog. And there are like I said, there are so many good looking white items and gray items in this dang game that I always wanted the ability to customize. I remember, transmog. I remember when transmogging first dropped, I went straight to West Falls, because in West Falls drops these absolutely gorgeous dark blue boots before I realized that they looked like something. There was another piece of gear that looked like them. The cleft hoof slash warped boots. These are deep blue boots that are stupid pretty, and I wanted to transmog those immediately. But as you can see, even characters I haven't been on in a minute, they are all dressed down. Like I said, dressing my characters up and making good looking characters is my thing. And maybe I gotta pop up some more pictures on the screen for you for more of my prettiest freak characters. You know what I mean? It's just what I do. Look at this. Look. Oh. When the frick is the last time I've been on her? She used to be an absolute top-notch level 69 Twink Death Knight back in Cataclysm. It's sad to see her in this state, but Blizzard did indeed ruin the Death Knight at that point, at that level. Look at it, I ain't been on Brams in a minute. DJ Hunter, that vanilla swag. Exilus, leader of the cult of Exilus. This is him. If you've never seen him, there he is. And I got this fool right here. Oh, excuse me. I got this fool on standby, son. You know what I'm saying? Money. Money. Okay? If you ain't know. You know what I mean? All my characters are swag. Transmogging is one of my favorite things to do in this game. That is the main reason I still always come back to Shadowlands to make a new character, just to swag them out. I was supposed to do transmog videos a long time ago, but if I keep it 100 with you, because Shadowlands has been so uninteresting, I honestly forgot. I know I hyped it up a little bit too when Shadowlands was dropping. I was talking about how I'm gonna teach y'all how to make characters and how to make your gear match the character perfectly, to where no matter what you make that character wear, it always looks good. I was hyping it up, but then Shadowlands was less than satisfactory. it wasn't great. It was alright. The PvP, like I said, is really not that bad. Really not that bad. Big head Kimmer, you know what I'm saying? Big head 400, red everything, blood. You know what I'm saying? How to customize the character to be swaggy at all times and look gorgeous. We out here. Problem is, Shadowlands was not out here, so that's why I forgot. Like, I truly wanted to do those videos, but Shadowlands was so uninteresting. I completely forgot. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. But it is definitely partially my fault there. Now, I know some people are against the full set transmogs. I only did that for some of these characters because they're low level. Like Genghis, this is not the set he normally wears. If anybody remembers back when I used to play on that private server, that vanilla private server, and a couple other private servers, you know his set is Heroism with the Mage Blade from Gruul's Lair and the shield, the Aldorai shield from Gruul's Lair. That's his look. Alright, well, that's all, folks. You know what I'm saying? I just want to talk about some things. I just realized it was kind of messed up. This character here, Nevega, she's supposed to be half dragon herself. That's why all I use is dragon mounts. She's supposed to be like a partial black dragon. That's why her gear is all obsidian. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely not about to delete this character and make her back or change her race because ain't nobody got time for that. So, if you enjoyed the video, that's good. If you didn't enjoy the video, oh well, you watched it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's been your boy, Jeton Legendary. I'm out of here. Legendary. Legendary.